It's Christmas Eve and the gym is about to close early. But that doesn't mean that we can't hit a solid session. Even if it's only three exercises, even if it's more of a minimalist workout, we can still make it work. And in episode 4, you saw us do an SBD day, squat, bench, and deadlift all in one session. Today, two of the exercises are going to be legs, and in between, I'm going to throw on some gymnastic rings because I'm trying to be the Lord of the Rings, you get me? So I'm trying to improve my squat form, and today stuff was feeling a lot better. There's a lot less knee cave. I'm just feeling the reps. The depth is feeling good. The bar stability is feeling good. I got the hoodie on, so it's the proper winter arc. And having the bar 20 kg, stuff is feeling decent. Stuff is not feeling too bad. And you can see the little box. You can see the gymnastic ring box ready as well. Got my water bottle too. Made out of stainless steel, so none of that estrogenic plastic. That way I'm not messing up my hormones like that. So I've got 40 kg as the next warm up. The most I've ever done when it comes to squat is 125 kg for 4 reps. But that was a while ago and the form was pretty hideous. I was able to hit depth, but the legs were shaking, the knees were caving all over the place, so I don't know, man. And since then, I have lost some body fat. So at the moment, I'm just trying to get the form more consistent and be able to build up to some decent numbers again. And 40 kg is looking decent. The bar stability, this is the best the form has felt in ages. The bar feels good on my traps. I've got a bit more of a high bar position. The positioning on my legs feels pretty good too. Not got too much of an imbalance either. The brace is feeling tight. The depth is feeling tight. Just everything was feeling good today, man. And obviously because I'm working on technique, I'm not going for a PR or anything. But if I can get a PR with good technique, let's say, if I can do a technique PR, the highest weight I've done with good technique, then that would be sick, bro. So that's what I was trying to go for today. A PR when it comes to technique. A set where I've gone pretty heavy, but the technique is still good. So I've got 80 kg, and 80 kg is still feeling nice. The explosiveness, I'm getting down, pausing the reps at the bottom, then exploding up out of that, and it's feeling good, man. So I've got 100 kg, 2 plates here, 225. And when I started out, I used to fully skip legs. I was one of those guys. Everyone has a phase where they skip legs, right? And because of that, my bench was more than my squat, and we can't be having that. And you just saw that when I did that, the rack moved forward a lot. When I did that 100 kg, the rack moved forward a lot. So we had to put a dumbbell there and move it a little bit to get sorted. Do my top set here, 110 kg. First one's decent. Do think I managed to hit depth there. Second one, again, it's decent. It's hard, but the form is not breaking down anywhere near as much as it used to on these heavier weights. Getting slight knee cave, but it's a bit more even between the two legs, and it's not too bad. So 110 for 3, and just making sure I reacted properly that time. It's feeling good. And we got my boy Abhishek again. He's got the green hoodie on, so man's rocking around here like Robin Hood. He's got the headphones too, which he might be removing soon. I talked to him a little bit, briefly, about getting rid of music, because it does create a dependency, and you can actually go pretty hard without it. So if you have less dependencies, and if you're not messing up your baseline dopamine to an extent by having music in, you can use it sometimes. But if you use it sometimes, that way you appreciate it more. You can actually hit some solid numbers. So in the last 3-4 months, I think I've used music once, and that was just to try it out. And when I did try it out, bro, I had like a 10% boost. It's because I wasn't desensitized anymore, so I was actually able to get a solid boost from the music. So if I'm going for a big PR, I might put them on, but otherwise I would keep them off. But he did 20 kg there, nice and patient with it, which is a good thing, because you don't want to be too quick with it. Because if you are too quick with it, you lose a lot of stability. When it comes to the squat, you want that tightness. So we've got 30 kg here as the next warm up. And you might be wondering how I structure these warm ups, right? Because if you don't really know the kind of way I'm doing this, it might seem a little bit random to you. For me, I like to warm up to a little bit below a working set. So a working set would be a proper set that I'm doing. So when it came to the squats, I like to have pretty even intervals. So I did 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 20 kg intervals each time. And I decreased the number of reps I do. That way it's not too fatiguing. So I did like 12 reps of 20, I think. I did 6 of 40, 4 of 60, 3 of 80, and then 1 of 100 or something like that. So that kind of pyramid structure for warming up is pretty good. I got my boy Abhishek on that as well. So he's done 20 now, he's done 30 as well. Good depth as well. So yeah, he's getting better at this. And we found that for him, a slightly narrower grip when it comes to the bar can be quite helpful. Because it depends on the person. But if you have too wide of a grip, you can lose that tightness. But if it's too narrow, then it's going to be uncomfortable. So depending on how wide your shoulders are and depending on your mobility, you basically want the closest grip that you can withstand without it being too much of a strain. So he's done 40 kg and then he did a 50 kg single. So last warm up, nice and easy. Here I'm going for a set of 90 kg with a pause at the bottom, just trying to get consistent with the form. And this was feeling pretty good, even though it's difficult, even though I'm pushing with good intensity here. Everything was feeling pretty solid. Like, it's probably the best that 90 kg has felt on the squat for some time. And the form is not too bad at all. The form is pretty decent. Getting good depth. The knees aren't caving too much. Having good transfer there. The bar path is pretty decent as well. So I was happy about this. Because squats, man, squats have caused me some grief in the past. So to have them be alright, even if they're still difficult, even though I'm still pushing with intensity, and even though my strength isn't amazing, it's still good, man. And I'm happy with this point. And on that last rep, you see the form breaks down slightly, but not nowhere near as much as it would have in the past. So I'll take that happily. So now we got my boy Abhishek, 60 kg, and he is going to be squatting a big amount in the future because he's still in the early stages. And I can see this man has potential. He definitely has potential. Honestly, bro, if this guy stays consistent, man, I think, hopefully, man, I have faith in it. Hopefully, this is the time where it's going to click for him. It's all about the beliefs you have, the thoughts you have. And if you have those in the right place, then you can make it happen, man. So I think he's going to be consistent this time, man. And this guy's going to be a beast, man. These are the humble beginnings. He's going to be a beast. And he's pushing hard too. He's doing good intensity when it comes to things. Not too hard. Not to the point of proper form breakdown or injury or anything like that. But he's just pushing with good amounts of intensity. He has the mentality, man. He just needs to make it shine through. And that's the thing sometimes. Sometimes people will have potential within them, but they have to tap into that. And with this man, it does come through. Like, look at his face. He's in the zone, bro. Like, he's grinding at it. And, like, I know, like, when everyone pushes hard in the gym, it looks a bit goofy. But honestly, you can tell my man's putting in the work. And you just have to respect it, you know? You have to respect it. So, honestly, if my man stays consistent, he's going places. So here, I thought I'd do a last set with 80 kg. Doing about 5-second pauses on the bottom. Maybe more like a 5 count. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was... Okay, maybe not 5 seconds. I thought I was going for 5 seconds, but now that I try them, it's more like 3 seconds maybe. But still, getting a good pause at the bottom. That way, I'm just able to train that bottom position, get more comfortable there, be more explosive, maintain that brace. Because with the squat, you just want to fill up your stomach with air. You want to have a bunch of air ready to explode up. That way you brace properly. So I just did 5 reps there. And we've got Abhishek with 50 kg doing his second working set, his last working set. Again, we're a little bit short on time today because the gym was closing pretty early, and because of the timings of when we ended up going there, there wasn't the most amount of time considering recording and stuff like that. But we had to film the session because we've only got until the end of January. Sorry, not end of January, end of December in this gym. We got to make the most of it, man, because they actually let us film. It's a sick gym as well. The best gym I've ever been to. So I got to make the most of it for sure, man. And he's doing these reps, taking his time, getting a good brace with them, hitting depth, doing the pause as well, exploding up. Love to see it, man. This is how you make that progress. Intensity, not pushing too far, but giving yourself a good amount of intensity. And by doing that, and by pushing yourself, by reaching those new levels, you're able to overload, you're able to push, you're able to unlock the new levels of what is possible, man. So it's really awesome what you're able to do on this path. It's a beautiful path. And that's why I will continue making these fitness videos too, because the huge part of this self-improvement, I put self-improvement in quotations because I don't like the idea of labeling yourself in that way. But it's a huge part of that, man. Fitness is the way I got into it. It's the way Hamza got into it. It's the way so many of us get into it. And it's just a beautiful thing to do, man. It's just a beautiful thing to do. So I've got the rings ready. Whilst I'm doing the rings, Abhishek thought he'd do some bench. So he's doing an SBD day. But I myself, I thought I'd do some rings. I want to get better at these. So I'm working my one arm strength at the moment. I'm working my one arm strength. So I was doing those hangs at the start, and now I'm doing these archer pull-ups. Try and straighten out my arms fully. Good thing with the rings is they're not fixed like the bar, right? So you can actually move them. That way you're actually able to get this right. And then here I'm doing what's called a typewriter pull-up. And you can see my legs do a little goofy walk in between. But I was trying to walk across like I was doing some kind of typewriter. And that's just really good to train that top position of the archer pull-up. And then I thought I'd do skin the cat. And I thought I'd do it controlled with straight legs. And yeah, I still hate the name of this, man. We need to reclaim a new name for this exercise, bro. I hate skin the cat, man. That's a horrible name. You know what? Comment down below. Comment below what we should call this instead, bro. Because I hate that name. And I found out why it's called that as well. And it's not the nicest, bro. So just like, please, let's give it a new name still. Like, why did someone choose to call it that, man? Because look, it's like a cool little backflip thing, bro. Just call it a backflip or something instead. Like a ring backflip or something. I don't know, but just like, nah, not skin the cat, man. Horrible name. Anyway, moving on to the second set of these archer pull-ups. And then when I get fatigued with the archer pull-ups, that's when I move on to typewriters. I don't think I was super fatigued here, but I thought I'd just do the typewriters, to practice them a little bit. Practice this ability to go side from side. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty fun to do that. I'm not doing the feet thing anymore. But I think it's pretty cool to do that. And then I thought I'd do another backflip. Let's not call it skin the cat. Let's call it backflip. Because it's a bunch of fun, man. And so I thought I'd do an upside down pull up, but it's kind of hard with that wide stance. And again, the upside down pull up is something that's been questioned as well. Whether it should be called that or whether it should be called some kind of like inverted row or I don't know, man. Look, you might be better at naming stuff than me. So if you got some names for these exercises, type them down, man. Because the typewriter pull-up, I think that's a pretty cool name, right? Like the typewriters that you used to have. You're able to do this like, side to side, walk across. Bro, I just want to learn how to fly, man. That's it. I just want to learn the ability to fly. And this is a start, man. Because if you see the guys who are sick at calisthenics and gymnastics, that's what they're doing. They're flying, they're taking flight. So now, having done the rings, it's time to do some Romanian deadlifts. So for me, I've got the 40 kg ready just to do warm-ups with. With these, I like to track the bar straight down and have a slight bend in my knees. That way I'm able to push my hips back, get a really good stretch on the hamstrings and then the glutes at the top as well. And yeah, they're really good exercises. They've been one of the best things I've done when it comes to hamstrings. They're really good carryover when it comes to the deadlift as well. And I like the form of them. Honestly, I feel like they're one of the exercises I've got the form down on. They just feel comfortable. They just feel good. And then we got my man Abhishek as well. He looks cold in that hoodie, bro. I can't lie. This green hoodie, it's suiting him well, man. He should wear it more often. Looks like some Robin Hood. He's gonna save the day. I don't know what to say, man. But honestly, yeah. He's on a good path, man. I'm proud of this guy, honestly. When you can get your boys on this path, like honestly, it's the most beautiful feeling ever. That's one of the things I find the most fulfillment in when it comes to this channel as well. Just being able to bring the boys onto this path, have more guys on this path of personal development, self-improvement, all of that kind of stuff, because the amount of progress you're able to make in your life is just beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful what you're able to do. So now I've got 60 kg. I thought I'd do some more Romanian deadlifts with these as well. And I figured out that my deadlift form, because when you do the first rep is deadlifting up, right? I found out that that suited a bit more for me having my shins basically touching the bar straight away, being really close to the bar. Certain places I find that works, certain places I find it doesn't work that much, but here it seemed to work really well. So now we've got Abhishek, he's doing his warm-up as well. He's doing proper deadlifts. So he decided to do an SBD day because he missed a couple of days just because of stuff that was going on. But now he's back. He's pushing hard. And again, like if you do miss a few days, it's not the biggest thing. You come back, you train, you make stuff happen. It's all good. So look, you saw that 80 kg deadlift. That wasn't too bad. The form's a lot better. So I think it is just being a lot closer to it. Obviously, it's not the most heavy weight. But training that position when my shins are really close to the bar and able to get that tightness really well, that can be good, man. So here I'm just doing Romanian deadlifts for 80 kg. Trying to keep my grip there. Because these bars, they have very harsh grip on them. Which is good. Which helps you keep a grip on them. But it means it's more pain. So I'm trying to just push through that pain, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it all. But I'm just trying my best to push through. I get 10 reps. And I'm happy with that. And then we got Abhishek doing his next warm-up with 80 kg. Moving pretty easy, not too bad. Form is pretty decent as well. So that's good. And then I thought I'd try 100 kg for Romanian deadlifts. I just wanted to see how it goes and what to work on the deadlift form. First rep, not too bad. Second rep, just about get it. Third rep, go for it, but the grip gives out. But I'll take it, man. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. That was nice, isn't it? That was nice. I'll give you a bit more of that in a bit. Just taking off the pump cover right now. The reason I was able to give you that is because as the gym was about to close, they switched off the music. So I'm not going to get copyrighted if you hear all of that. But I thought I'd give you this little window of silence when it comes to the video at least, to be able to explain what was going on, because this part was just really loud. There's some guy like grunting loud in the background as well. Properly focused, but I thought I'd leave that out for now. I think I'll just give you that teaser, those few seconds of audio first, before we go into the main thing. So I went for another set of 80 kg with the Romanian deadlifts. I'm pushing hard with this. I know it's my last set of the workout. I'm just making sure to push as hard as I can, but then the grip gives out. Now, you get some ASMR, so enjoy. Yep. Hope you're enjoying this gym ASMR, boys. Nice, bro. One more. Nice. So that was the gym ASMR. Had to rush the posing a little bit, so you can see I didn't really place the camera in the best place. You can't really see the abs, man. You can't really see the abs. But that's fine, man. Just giving it a bit of posing, trying to practice this. A little bit rushed, so I was only able to do one take of this. And I had to rush the posing a little bit because the gym was about to close in like 2 minutes. So I'm just trying to get in. Not the best lighting either, so authentic physique here a little bit more, you know? The physique isn't looking as good, but that's alright, man. I'm showing you all the different ways. I ran over once again, but that's alright. I hope that you enjoy this video, my bro. There's free coaching in the description. And remember, bro, keep improving.